it's Kevin again, and in this video I'm going to review Christina Grimmie's new CD, With Love. Now if you guys don't know, I actually knew nothing about the CD until I saw it on iTunes. I listened to the 30-second previews and I thought, this sounds really good, so I ended up getting it. And that was definitely a very good decision of mine because, as it turns out, not only is this CD really, really good, it's probably the best CD I've heard of 2013 yet so far. By far the best solo CD I've heard. The best, I think probably the best one I've heard still is the Skillet one. I think that's still my favorite. But I think this is definitely a close second and definitely the best solo CD I've heard so far this year. That's probably going to change once Ariana Grande's CD comes out, but for right now, this is my favorite. So, yeah. So, let's just get to the CD. First of all, the thing I have to say about the CD is, as I said, I didn't know anything about it. I did know who Christina Grimmie was, though. Of course I know who she was. I'm on YouTube, duh. Who doesn't know who Christina Grimmie is? If you don't know who she is, then, she does, why are you watching YouTube? You're on YouTube now. What are you doing? You could be watching her videos besides watching me talking about them. Her videos are probably a lot more interesting than mine. I'm sure I'm interesting and all, but her videos are probably like 10 times more interesting because she can do like special effects and all this stuff, and then I just have this cheap camera on my laptop that I don't even like, but I just use it because it works fine. But, yeah. So, basically, I think she's a very good singer, and I did hear that she had another CD up, but a lot of people didn't like it, so she made this one, and I definitely think she went in the right direction. The first thing I have to talk about is the amount of sass that this girl has. There's a certain type of singer that you need to have that's just, like, really sassy, and really, like, for example, take, let me think of someone, Britney Spears, or Christina Aguilera. They're very sassy when they sing and stuff like that. Well, Christina Grimmie has that in a lot of her songs on this CD. Not just sass, but attitude. Like, she's kind of like a, you're not getting in my way, I'm not going to let you do this. That kind of diva singer. Take no prisoners type of singer. And there are quite a few tracks when she has that. And I'm going to give you a few previews of them. The first one is Overthinking You. This is the first track where she shows a lot of sass on it, and the next track, which in my opinion she shows the most on this next track, is Absolutely Final Goodbye. Let me get to it. Here we go. Absolutely Final Goodbye. I think this is the track that she shows the most sass, in my opinion. So I think this is the one where she shows a lot of sass, and, yeah, so that's one of the ones. The next track is Get Yourself Together. Okay, so that's the other one. And the last track that she shows a lot of sass on, and this is just like a taste. She shows them on a lot of different tracks. I'm just giving you like a taste. The last track that she shows it on is Feeling Good. Those are just some of the tracks. A lot of the tracks she shows a lot of sass on, but you guys can listen to it for yourself. I made a playlist of all the songs. So yeah, those are the tracks I think she has a lot of sass on, but it's not just like fun tracks. For all the tracks that are not fun, there are ballads, and a lot of people have been talking about her ballads. If you know Christina Grimmie, you know that this girl is incredible on ballads. She has one of the most beautiful voices right now. She should be like right up there with like Katy Perry and you know, Sarah Bareilles, all the big female singers right now. She should be there. I don't know why she's not there. She should be. She just really should be. So, some of the tracks that I think you guys definitely listen to, I already gave you a few of them over for Thinking You, another absolutely final goodbye. All the tracks are really, really good. But as far as the ballads go, she has some really nice ballads on here. But by far the best song on here is I Bet You Don't Curse God. Even though this might not be the most catchy song on here, it's the most meaningful song because she's really singing about something that she really cares about. You can really feel all the emotion inside her, and it's really one of the only tracks where you feel that. You know, I definitely think that she shows a lot of emotion on this track, and it's just the one that everybody seems to really, really love, and which they definitely should, because it's an amazing track, and I absolutely love I Bet You Don't Curse God. It's just probably the best ballad on here. So yeah, that's the one thing I will say. Now, the other thing that I've talked about is she does show a lot of, even though she's not on Broadway right now, she shows a lot of, since she's like, has a lot of sass on those songs, she really has a lot of stage presence. You know, there are a certain amount of people who need to have sass, but she shows more than just a singer type of, she kind of acts through some of these songs, and I like that she does that. Especially in the One I Crave, I noticed that she has a lot of Broadway type of song on that one. So listen to One I Crave. So yeah, that's actually the song for Broadway.com with Paul Wantork. Whenever they do Paul Wantork or something, they do that music. But I think she definitely shows a lot of stage presence, and she should go to Broadway because she has one of those voices where she would be great on Broadway. I mean, she might not get nominated for a Tony or anything, but for like a supporting role or something, I think she'd be really, really good. So yeah, I'd really love to see her go to Broadway. So yeah, that's basically what I think of the CD. It's a really great CD overall. Again, as I told you guys, I'm not reviewing the tracks one by one because people told me it takes up time and they don't like it as much when I do that. So instead, I'm just going to do it this way. If you guys want to listen to the rest of the tracks, if you want any feedback, comment down below on any of the tracks I didn't talk about. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say about the CD. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next video. I actually have a couple movies to watch, so I'm gonna watch them and then I'll be reviewing them to you. The next CD that I'm gonna be reviewing, I knew I wanted to review Christina Grimmie's. I knew I wanted to review Backstreet Boys. I left Robin Thicke's and Emblem 3's last because I was kind of like unsure which one I wanted.